You've had weight loss surgery and now your clothes don't fit. And in another month, any new ones you get likely won't fit either. That's a great thing, right? But also a potential budget buster. New clothes can certainly be a fun way to reinforce your journey and your transformation. But as you change sizes, this could get expensive. I have some great ideas to build that new wardrobe several times without breaking the bank coming up.
Now available, try ProCare Health's 3 newest products at an amazing price. Get a bag of whey protein powder, a bag of our new multi-flavored mocktail calcium chews, and our new soft chew multivitamin, all for less than $75. Visit ProCareNow.com and enter Susan10 to save even more.
Hi, I'm registered dietitian nutritionist Dr. Susan Mitchell, ex-radio dietitian turned podcaster. You're listening to the Bariatric Surgery Success podcast, episode number 111. Do you ever just feel overwhelmed by all the nutrition information on the internet? Most of it not even correct. I'm here to help you cut through that health hype. It's really BS, and give you the nutrition answers you want for your real life. Simple step-by-step strategies that can change your life now. I want you to feel well every day. Get out there and do the things you want to do. This podcast is for you. Oh, and by the way, congratulations to Donna, who won the beautiful tote giveaway from New Hope Girls. I hope you love it. Your clothing sizes are changing and it feels good, right? But wow, it's expensive to update your wardrobe frequently as you change sizes, especially if you're buying new clothes. Surely there's some options to help out. Or bariatric dietitian Isabel Maples, whom you know from this podcast, she and I were talking about this issue, and we have some ideas for you to consider. I'll put all the companies and the links that I'm going to talk about in the show notes if you want to dig deeper. So I want to talk about 4 options that are out there besides just buying new clothes every time that you change sizes. Number 1, rental clothes. Yes, rental clothes, like Rent the Runway, if you've heard of that company. Many companies now rent clothes, and this industry has grown a lot in the past couple of years. For example, a company called Apples and Pears is one of many to look at online. You get 4 pieces of clothing a month, you wear them, and you send them back in a month. There's an option to buy the clothes if you desire, but you don't have to. Rental clothes average somewhere around $60 to $80 a month. But you can find subscriptions at a lower cost of around $20 to $30 a month, but you can also go on up to $90, $100 plus a month. It really depends on the clothing and the details of how that rental works. So websites such as Apples and Pears or Haverdash, Rent the Runway, Wardrobe, Stitch Fix, and many others, they all have different options and different prices. And guys, you're not excluded here. Many of these companies also carry a line for men. So again, I'm going to put a list of the sites to look at if you're interested, and then you can search for more online if you want to. And there's even one on the list in Perth, Australia as well. Now, before you make a decision, this is where you have to ask yourself questions and take a minute to look at that fine print. So some of the details that I want you to think about before you hit the subscribe button include, first of all, what is the cost per month? Okay, so let's say it is $80 a month. But what exactly does that $80 cover? How many pieces of clothing are you going to receive? How long do you get to wear them? Do you have to clean them, send them out to dry cleaning, for example, before you ship them back? Or is the company going to do the cleaning? And that's really important. Who pays for the shipping to you and who's paying for the shipping back to the company every month? What if you get it and you decide, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to do a subscription any longer. Can you stop the subscription at any time? Is there going to be a fee to do so? Or is there a contract for a certain period of time? Do they have the size that you need and the styles that you want? Is there a discount or a special offering to take advantage of to get started? And how does the company decide what to send you? I mean, just think of all the different clothing and styles out there and the different looks. How are they going to decide what your clothing items are for the month? Are you going to fill out a style profile? Do you work at the very beginning with a style consultant so they get to know you and what your look is? And what about buying pieces of clothing that you love? How does that work? And more importantly, what is the cost going to be? Are you going to pay full retail? Are you going to get a substantial discount because it is in the rental line? How does that work? Finding out answers and finding out all of these details will make for a better experience if you decide to rent clothes. All right, another option besides rental clothes. Number 2, consider consignment or a resale shop. So scour your area online first and look to see what resale shops that carry the sizes you need are located around you. Often you can find trending styles at really good reduced prices. And if you don't wear the clothes for long because it's time for you to change sizes, consider cleaning them, having them look right, look good, and consign them back to the resale shop. So that could be a win-win in more than one way. And number 3, what about a thrift store? Thrifting is a fun way to purchase things at a really good price so you can change up your look as often as you're changing sizes. In fact, Isabel said one of her patients had surgery before starting her new job, and she would get new clothes every month at a local thrift store. Then when you're ready for the next size, you can just donate the clothes. So another great option. And 4th, this is a Facebook group. Now, okay, this one's just for women, but it's interesting. It's called Weight Loss or WLS, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. So WLS, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. And here's how it works. People post clothes they're giving away, and then the buyer just pays the shipping. That's how it works. You can claim up to 6 items every week, and you can search by a specific size. So in order to put your clothes out there, they have to be in good condition. You'll need to join or be a member of Facebook and then join the Facebook group to get started. And again, I'm going to put that in the show notes, but it's called WLS, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. And number 5, places like Free Cycle and Buy Nothing. These are specific to your area. So changing your wardrobe as your size is changing, it doesn't need to be stressful, but a reward for all of your hard work. Check out some of these options, from the Facebook group to a thrift store, a consignment shop, a resale shop, to renting, and see what maybe more than one will work for you as your sizes are changing. And if you find options, share them in the Facebook group. Let us know, or contact me via our website, breakingdownnutrition.com. Tell me about your experience. I'll share it on a podcast, or I'll put your information in the newsletter. Remember, you're worth it.
Bariatric Surgery Success with dietitian Dr. Susan Mitchell is produced and owned by Practicalories, LLC. All rights reserved. Remember, the content provided on this podcast is for information purposes only and doesn't create a patient-provider relationship. It's intended to provide reference material and is not designed to provide medical advice. Please consult your healthcare provider regarding any medical issues you have relating to symptoms, conditions, diseases, diagnosis, treatments, and side effects. Podcast guests express their own opinions, experience, and conclusions, which do not necessarily reflect or agree with the host, Dr. Susan Mitchell, or Practicalories, LLC.